Scarcity is power, and I have the perfect example in La Jolla Farms. A home on La Jolla Shores Drive just closed for $2.85 million in Scripps Estates. The seller held firm for 66 days without a single reduction before going pending. That's not something you see often in La Jolla in this price bracket, especially in other neighborhoods. If the same house was in Mirlands or even in my neighborhood, La Jolla Heights, the chances are it would have had to reduce by that point. So please take note. The sale highlights exactly what we've been studying in the farms. Supply is limited. Buyers do not have many options, and that scarcity can translate into stronger pricing power for sellers. But, and this is important, that leverage only works if you're priced close to true valuation. So this doesn't mean you can just be way off on pricing and expect the market to come to you. The leverage isn't just about the house itself, but it's about the context of supply and demand in that micro market. And buyers and sellers need to understand this too. If a home becomes available in a neighborhood where inventory is scarce, that's a huge selling point for the seller, advantage for the seller. And if the same house is in a neighborhood where the overall valuations are higher than, let's say, another home that's within the same price point, that is another huge selling point. So this is why we are doing the Neighborhood Spotlight series, because we need to understand the nuances of each neighborhood. Next, we have a home in the $7 million range, which just increased its price by 0.57%. Super uncommon, but it does happen. So they initially listed end of May, had 2 price cuts, and then all of a sudden actually increased. So let's see how buyers respond. Next, we have a new listing in the $8 million range, nearly $9 million, that just went pending after only 26 days on market. So Country Club area, Lower Hillside, 1926 Tudor-style home, nicely renovated, nearly half an acre with expansive ocean and cove views. Next, we have the number of weekly price cuts since I started tracking from Jan 19th up until yesterday, September 6th. So we had 3 price reductions this last week, which is quite low. But I'm not surprised. It must have been due to the Labor Day holiday weekend, because this one was likely due to the 4th of July holiday weekend. But anyways, what we do know is that the market is volatile as far as the price cuts go, because every few weeks or so we do reach a peak, at least lately. It's just up and down, up and down. Another thing that we know is that we are heading towards fall and winter. And what happens during those seasons? There's less homes for sale. So if we have less supply of inventory, likely by then, the price reductions are going to come down because we have less supply. So likely we can expect this trend to come down. Next, we have our number of active homes for sale. And please note, this is not a record of daily highs or lows. So anyways, what we understand is that towards end of April, supply uptick began, right? And then it reached its peak towards mid to late June, 112 homes on that date. And then as of yesterday, September 6th, we have 111 truly active detached homes available for sale. So just within this time, it appears that we've remained stable, okay? However, again, as expected, we're heading into fall. So likely, yes, this is going to start trending down. And again, I'm Tara Ravanbach, your La Jolla native insider and market analyst. Please click that follow button if you want to stay up to date with La Jolla's detached market every single week.